is news and entertainment. This relentless.
Bitch on game.
Hey, bitch on game. Hey, relentless.
Welcome to the Cole and Dre Show. I am Cole.
And this is Dre. What it do, world?
Hey, man, we back with another episode. So today we talking about a couple of things. First, we're going to start out with the opportunity over a job. And how do you know what's the right opportunity? How do you know if the job is for you? So a job can be an opportunity, and I brought this subject up because I've taken a look at a couple of different opportunities, and obviously I look at a lot of them, but I have other people come to me and say, well, can you mentor me? Can you help me? Can you steer me in the right direction? And it's funny because when I tell them, like things that I'm doing, and they think, I'm making this kind of money or that kind of money and this, that. But I'm like, what I'm working on now probably won't pay me for 6 months because it's an opportunity that will pay in 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years. But that's not as appealing because everybody needs that. We got this microwave society where everybody want to be paid right now. I need to get where you at right now.
So my question to you is, like, what do you say to the people that squander opportunity for jobs? Because, everybody don't take advantage of some opportunities. Some people don't even see opportunity when it's right in their face or be too lazy to go reach out and take the opportunity because they just, whether it be stubborn, can't see it, whatever. What do you say to those people that rather work than take advantage of a full opportunity to even, to better themselves? This job might be the right now, but this opportunity might be the forever. What do you say to those people?
I think that's a situation where it's based on your expectations. What do you expect out of life? So if your thing is, I'm looking for enough to pay bills, then a job is great.
Right. Well, that goes back to that thought we said. Well, what is your success? What do you think your level?
What does success mean to you? What does it look like?
Yeah. What does it look
like?
And
success looks different to everybody.
As it should.
So I think, like I told you, I've said before. I remember saying, like, if I could just get to $1 million, if I could just make $1 million, then I got like T.I. What the fuck is $1 million bucks? Hey, man, what? This is what it is?
But that's what I'm saying. Like you said,
but see what happens, hold on, because what happens is as you get more money, you get exposed to new things, and now you thinking things that weren't important to you at all, they become a little bit more important because you got some stuff you like now.
Because you done touch some shit. You done read some shit.
Yeah, you done seen some things. You done been around some people, and so now your whole world been opened up, and you like, what was important about, at one time, a Corolla was cool. I'm not lying to you. If I go back when.
Just something to ride in, huh?
Hey, man, when I was 16, I think I had the first car was a Chevette. And I was ecstatic, huh?
I had a Cavalier, bro.
Oh, you was ecstatic. Was you ecstatic about
that motherfucker? What?
So your expectations start to change
Absolutely.
as you got exposed to a different car. I tell people like this.
I remember when I got that Beamer. Oh, my God.
So the big body Benz that came out in 92, which is, to me, 92 to 99, that's the best Benz ever.
Hold on, you had the 92?
I did not have the 92.
Oh,
I wish I did. I'm not going to tell you that.
Okay, now I'm about to say.
I was not balling
I'm
like
about to say, okay, that about to say boss for real.
No.
Because I remember that 92 Benz.
So
I remember that motherfucker.
I love that car. Loved it. I never had one. From 92 to 99, didn't get that car. Now I drove other people's, but it wasn't mine.
Right.
But
see, that's how I feel about the Acura Legend, the 93 Legend.
Oh my God.
That was the one for me. Being a young.
Yeah, you was balling.
I didn't have that. But I'm just saying that was the one I wanted.
Oh my God.
But that's what made me jump out the porch. I needed that.
Here's where I'm going.
But by the time I got to that point, it was already,
So what's wrong with that car now? It's the same car.
It's the same car, but it ain't got the same feeling to me. It don't do the same because that ain't my level of success anymore.
No, but you were infatuated. You was in love. You wanted this car. So what I'm saying is the car hadn't changed. You changed.
No, facts. I'm saying like so at that point in my life, that was my okay. If I had that car, I'd be that success. So when I got to my point where it was time for me to pick my car, it was like, this is success. You know what I'm saying? So, growth. I guess like you said, as life happens, like you said, you tend to grow, but I had to quit my job, take advantage of my opportunity.
That's a hard thing, man. Do you know I was selling?
That's a hard thing, man, because I know a lot of people that go to work, and there's nothing wrong with having a job.
Nothing,
absolutely
whatsoever.
nothing wrong with having a job.
Hell, you need a job.
Yeah, you need a job. Like whatever your job is, like this is considered a job for us. But, this is the job we chose. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody out of job, but, back then I saw an opportunity that I just, the math made sense to me to take the opportunity.
What
and I
was
took
that
that
opportunity?
Risk. If you must know, it was it was that opportunity.
What is that? I don't know. What is it? Is it the opportunity that landed you in jail?
It was the opportunity that landed me in jail. But that 93 motherfucking accolation was the reason I took advantage of the opportunity. So yeah, but I mean, you got to think about it though. I grew up in a time where this is what, 93, 94, like, it was
part of the height of the crack era.
Yeah, you can walk outside and make a couple $100 like that living in the neighborhood I was in. So shit, like, to a young black man with really, I tried to work at Kroger's when I was 13, 14. They wouldn't hire me like I did,
You tried. I
tried.
Yeah, you
And
gave it
it
a
just
try.
wasn't.
How much of a try did you give it?
I put in an application. A couple of them.
They didn't call back.
Nah, they wouldn't fucking.
So
with
you put an application with Pookie after that on the block.
Pookie was hired. Pookie was hired. You know what I'm saying? Pookie was hired. But shit, my mama worked her ass off to give us what she could. But shit, Jordan was high back then. That 115, that was a big number.
Yeah, 115
was a big number back then. Shit. So
that's also a number you can make in a day on the block.
In a couple of hours.
So that was an opportunity.
Yeah.
Now, all opportunities come with risk, and so this is where a lot of people are unwilling to take those opportunities because they're unwilling to deal with the risk of it. That risk could be, in your particular case, jail.
Absolutely. And I'm not telling nobody to take that chance.
No, not
Don't
at all.
take that chance.
But
Learn
even
from
in
me.
regular opportunities, so like at one time I thought I wanted to be an actor, and so I was. Yeah, I was
actor.
Yeah, so I went to LA.
I think you can fuck around. But that's
I probably could do
I think
it.
you can still do it.
The problem was I had already started making a little bit of money, and these auditions was getting in the way of my list. So, hey man, this shit ain't gonna work.
That is crazy you say that, man.
Hey man, this is not gonna work out. But and you know what's crazy? I had all of the right people, but I squandered the opportunity. I think George Jackson and Doug McHenry. They did New Jack City.
Right.
And so I was really, turned right on to George. George passed away. Rest in peace, George. Good guy. And, turned on to George and he kind of brought me into John Singleton and some other people. And, that was too slow. So that's another thing about opportunities. A lot of times we don't have the foresight to see the opportunity. Right. For longevity purposes. I needed that money right then.
Right, because nobody wants to sacrifice or look like they losing when in the whole time they stand in the game to be winning later. Like, a lot of people don't really see that coming. Like, they can't forecast that, like you said. Like, I don't think people really understand the sacrifice that it take to be anything you want. You don't think LeBron practice every motherfucking day. You don't think there's a lot of shit he probably can go afford to do, but he know that basketball is the key to doing some of the shit he want to go do. And
it's a very good example.
He got to make the sacrifice to put that work in to be LeBron James, to be
like Joe Jackson beat the hell out of them kids.
Yeah,
but
he saw a vision. Yeah, it worked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It worked.
And I think people don't trust the process anymore. Like, I think people, like you said, at microwave society, we see things and view things as it got to be this way, it got to be that way.
It's got to happen tomorrow.
I got to and like, just because he got a lamb truck, I got to have one. Like, that's success right there. Nah, lamb truck might not be your truck. You might be just a Beamer truck, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What is success to you, though? What is success
right now, today?
Yeah, what does success look like?
Man, success right now, today, if I left this planet right now, my family would be cool. It would be, I wouldn't leave nobody in no debt. I wouldn't leave nobody trying to plan no funeral by selling no place. They would be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? My kids would be straight. My significant other would be straight. Everybody would be straight based on the plate that I had. I'm just leaving it for everybody to eat off of. That's success to me.
I think for me, it boils down to me being at peace.
That comes with peace in my mind.
And, it's not about how much money you have to be at peace. I think it's just a matter of at what point do you get to just say I'm relaxed, I'm at peace with where I'm at in life.
Facts.
And I think when you happiness and peace, I think when you get to that point, that's success.
Right.
I got this a long time ago. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's the acronym of POOR. It's POOR. It's called, the guy broke it down to passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I said, damn.
Can you repeat that again?
Passing over opportunities repeatedly.
Okay.
And so many people get to be 60,
that was a gym.
70,
Y'all better pick it up.
80 years old, and they can look back and see all of these opportunities they passed over. So many people can look back and say, had I been willing to stick it out, even with that job, with this company.
Right.
Think about how many millionaires Facebook made. Think about how many people were there in the beginning that didn't make it.
Right, facts.
I watched the interview with a guy who said that he had been with Facebook for like 4 years prior to them going public, and he just couldn't wait. And the next year they went public, and all of the people that were there with him, you know, they were multimillionaires, just like that.
Right.
But he said his wife said, you know, well, hey, you can't continue to sit here and believe in this Facebook stuff. This is not real.
You
know?
think he's still married?
I don't know, man.
That's a good fucking question. We need to look that up. I need to look that up.
I don't know.
Because I want to know. Because if my wife said shit like that and Facebook turned into that, I would be looking at that bitch every night. No.
Man,
we should never, ever have a fight about money. Ever. Because, bitch, you better be making all of it. I'm just saying, like.
Really, Trey?
I'm just saying, what?
We trying to be more professional.
But she told him no on Facebook because she couldn't see your wife? Ooh.
How many people didn't see Steve Jobs' vision?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
How many people didn't see the Colonel's vision?
But if he wanted to hang in there and he let her talk him out of it?
Yeah, he said he understood and knew where the company was going. And he said that that she was consistently